Hey there guys, it's Tina and I'm back. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my existing subscribers. I need to give you guys a big hug, and if you are new here, welcome. If you like what you see, if you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That would truly help me out because I am trying to get to 100K subscribers by my birthday, which is January 16th. So if you want to give me a little birthday gift, go ahead and subscribe, but only if you like the content. And as far as notifications go, if you're cool with them, just hit the bell for all notifications so you can see when I post new content, which is quite often. I've been posting a lot and I appreciate the feedback. So today we have a fun video. It is a collab with Emily Hanhan. Go ahead, Emily, take it away.
Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is Emily Hanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language.
Isn't Emily the cutest? I love Emily. She's so fun to watch and she enjoys indie makeup like I do. She has so many single eyeshadows, and we decided since we have so many eyeshadows and we love to build our own palettes, let's go ahead and do a collaboration where we build a Christmas palette. So that's what we're doing today. We are building a palette and it's a Christmas theme. Now I will say that for this video, I didn't just build my palette using single eyeshadow pans. I also pulled out like single eyeshadow pots. So think about the MAC eyeshadow singles. I pulled out a couple of these. I pulled out some from KVD, and I also have a couple from like Ciate and Tarte. You know, it's a mishmash of different eyeshadows, and I actually ended up using one shade from a palette just because I thought it tied in well with the color story. Oh, wait a minute, I have to put this in. Look at my little sweater. So this is my version of a Christmas sweater, okay? And hold up, are you ready for it? Look at my bottoms. Okay, I got these pieces from Target, so I will link them down below. But this is just a Mickey Mouse inspired sweater, and it's colorful and it's me, so I love that. Just thought I'd put that in there. So with that being said, you already know the premise. We're building a Christmas themed palette, and I really loved how my palette turned out. You guys tell me what you think. And without much further yapping, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So we're gonna start this off by looking at some Christmas images, you know, just to get us in the spirit. So I went on Google and I'm just pulling up Christmas images, and oh, look at the decorations. These are so pretty. Then look at this gift box. The red, the green. Oh, that is so pretty. And then this Christmas tree. Come on now. Look at that Christmas tree with the snow. Oh, come on. Look at this blue one. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. All right. So we have a vibe. And I actually made some notes. So I have my little notes. So I was going for the 12 days of Christmas. Like, that's gonna be my theme. I'm looking for 12 eyeshadows that gets me in the spirit, and there's no rhyme or reason. And like I said in the introduction, I am not limiting myself to just single eyeshadows that you can purchase in pans. I'm going for palettes that you can remove the pans from, depotted eyeshadows, single eyeshadows in their own little pans, loose pigments, the works, okay? We're going in with this one, okay? I don't want to be restricted at all. I want to just choose whatever I want to choose. So on my list, I have a shimmery red. Without a doubt, you need a red. A blue, like a jewel blue, right? A Christmas green, a yellow gold, like a really bright yellow gold, and like a tinsel silver, right? Then I'm thinking of fuchsia pink. Did I spell fuchsia right? I think so. Fuchsia pink, maybe a turquoise, you know, just to jazz it up. A multi-chrome bronze, a multi-chrome white, a multi-chrome purple. Or should I go with a true jewel tone purple? I have a deep red matte and a deep blue matte. Just to round out the 12, I crossed out my Snow White matte. I might include that. So we might end up with more than 12, honestly, truly. But I really want to try to go for 12, but we'll see what we do. So let's go and jump right into it. So we're gonna start out with these singles that I pulled out from my collection. I pulled out some reds, some greens, some blues, and some purples that just caught my eye. I was so excited when I saw them. And I am thinking, let's try for the red first. Honestly, I think I want to use one of these MAC reds. Let me zoom in so you can see, child. So we have Ruddy, which is a Velox Pearl, and then Holly Folly, which is a Frost. Holly Folly, I think, might be the one. Like, look at the, what? This is such a beautiful shimmery red shade, and this came out for one of the MAC holidays. And tell me that that's perfect. That is perfect. But I'm gonna try Ruddy as well. I think Ruddy's gonna be more orangey, and this one, ooh, it's pretty too. Ooh. No, I don't know. Hold on now. Hold on. So those are the reds. Then we have a Kat Von D shade. This is Swoon. So this was in one of her palettes, I think. Oh, look. Oh, that, ooh, this is brighter than the other two. All right, so Swoon is in the running. We can get rid of these two because look at Swoon. Shut up, I cannot. All right, let's see this Pure Pigment from Illamasqua. Which shade is this? This is Berber. I don't think Berber is gonna cut it, guys. It doesn't look as ooh. You know what? I'm eating my words. I am eating my words. Look at that. And it has silver sparkle. Oh my god. That is stunning. That is pretty. Okay, we're gonna keep Berber in the run-in with Swoon. That looks great. We also have this Sydney Grace loose pigment. It's the shade Delightful Spark. I wanted to see, ooh, that looks good. Oh, but that is more like a cranberry, not too red. So it's pretty, but we're not gonna use that one, no. All right, let's look at these purples. I have the Kat Von D purple. The Kat Von D shades were just so stunning back in the day. These are the, what were they called? The Metal Crush eyeshadows. They were so nice, and she discontinued it. For what? For what? That purple? She's in the running. Let's do the blue because the blue, come on now. This blue gets me every time. I feel like I might need a, no, I want to use this blue. I feel like I want a deeper blue though, but we'll put that here. The blue I'm thinking is more like this. This is also from MAC, one of their holiday collection. It's a color drenched pigment in Moon is Blue. This, come on. Come on. You know what, that may be our blue. Like, I don't even have to try another one, but this blue, maybe that can be our turquoise. Let's see, we'll see about it. And then we have some more MAC pigments. So this one is Lunar Metal. It's an extra dimension eyeshadow. This is like a multi-chrome dream. Let's see, is it multi or just duo? It looks like a duochrome. That is pretty, but I think, oh, that is pretty. It's like a duochrome blue and purple. That's pretty, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I don't even know. I don't even know. Look at this purple. Let's see if this purple beats the Kat Von D purple. Oh, it might. Look. It might. It just might, guys. I think that purple is gonna beat out Kat Von D. So that can go over there. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. Oh, I need to keep Berber. Ooh. Now we also need a green. We have Iggy from Kat Von D as well, but I was thinking this was too grass green, but now that I'm looking at it, oh, it's such a beautiful green, right? But is it too bright? I feel like it might be too bright because I want this to represent like the Christmas tree. Here's another green. This one is a loose pigment from Sydney Grace. I'll tell you the shade in a second. Okay. Okay, that's it. I don't need to even look any further. This one is Optimism. It's a loose pigment. Look at that. Shut up. Okay, that's our green. Iggy can go away. Oh, let me look at this pigment from Illamasqua. This is Conquer. Let's look at Conquer. These little pigment jars are so hard to open, and I don't want to break a nail. This is gonna be too deep, I think. Yeah, I mean, it looks really beautiful as like a shimmery Christmas green. It would be in the run-in if this wasn't so gorgeous. So we're gonna get rid of this one. We're already making a mess. All right, so that's our green. Let me look at this shade from Sydney Grace again. This is Joyful Ride. Let's see what this guy looks like. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that's pretty, but this is more, this is more of, that's more blue. So we're gonna put that to the side as well. Let's look at, what else should we look at? I had another red. So this is from Tarte. It's one of their chrome paints. Let's see what oh, that is pretty too. Oh crap. Oh my god. But that looks more pinky than red. You know what I mean? This looks, yeah, that looks more pink. But you know what? It's still pretty. I'm gonna keep it in the run-in too. Then we have some golds. Let's look at some golds. So we have Put You on Gold from MAC. This is this is a shiny pretty shadow. So this is I think I'm losing my mind. Swatching all these pretty shadows. So this one feels really, oh my god, I'm feeling like that's it. I'm feeling like that. That's so freaking pretty. All right, this is Thrasher from Kat Von D. Yeah, that's out. Don't even bother. Any other oh, we have Make a Wish. It's another pretty little shadow, whatever, shiny pretty shadow. This one, oh my god, this is like a multi-chrome. All right, we're gonna keep those. guys, I think I am losing my damn mind. Why did I pick this one out? Did I want to do a bright green? Am I going to do a lime green? No, I'm not, so get rid of that. Oh, I wanted to look at this Twisted Metal from Ciate. It has the black base, but then the green, so I wanted to see. No, it's not a green. It's, oh, it's blue. Look at this. Oh my god. That is pretty too. Okay, I need to calm down. I need to calm down and stop swatching all the pretty things and getting crazy. We need to narrow this down. So this is a bronzy shade. I was thinking of a bronze as well. I cannot get into this pan with my damn nail. That's too flaky. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's look at this coppery shade from MAC again. MAC makes some beautiful shadows. Y'all be sleeping on MAC and not realizing that they're out here with the fire. What is this? Another Inglot pigment. These are so flaky and pretty, but they're giving me a hard time to pick up. Yeah, I'm not gonna be bothered with the Inglot ones at all. They're too messy. All right, let me narrow these down and come back again with another set. All right, let's pull in some of our actual single shades. So I think these shades are from Luxie, I'm right. So they have a red in here that I wanted to go ahead and swatch as well. Oh, yes. All right, we're gonna keep that red. That's a pretty red. Ooh, look at this matte orange. Oh yeah, that is so good, but I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm not here just to swatch. Okay, so that's the red I wanted to look at, and I think that's it from this lineup. Let's try this green actually. No, that's too bright, too vivid. I need a deep, sassy green. All right, put that red in the lineup. Let's look at my Depotted Pat McGrath eyeshadows, specifically these 6, which are from the Sublime Bronze Temptation palette. I wanted to look at this duochrome kind of, right? That looks like it's a contender, I'm not gonna lie. And then the green shade. I always love this green shade, but I don't know if it's enough. No, I don't think that is enough. So, let's look at the gold though. Her gold is really good. Let's take that gold out and then maybe even the silver. Maybe the silver. All right, so I'm gonna take those. Oh, let me try the purple. I know her purple. This purple is trash. I think it's trash. I don't remember. Oh my God, I don't remember because this is one of my, oh, no, it's not. No, it is not trash. We're gonna take Miss Pat McGrath. What? All right, so I think that's it from Pat. Well, let me try this blue over here. Yeah, I think that's it. I can do without the rest. Okay, that's it from Pat McGrath. All right, let me look at Makeup Forever. We have some blues in here that are definitely gorgeous and are in the running for like a jewel tone blue. We have some rich shades. How deep do I want to go for the blue, or how bright? What am I trying to do with this blue for sure? That is not the blue I want. This one is the closest to what I'm thinking, so I'm gonna take that one out. Then I have some greens, but I don't know if any of these greens are gonna work. I think, you know what? I see a dark green that might work. This dark, ooh. You see, I love that like foresty green. Cause it looks like a tree. Look, fir tree green. Come on now. If that's not perfect, I don't know what is. Let me try this green too. No, that's not gonna happen. So, okay. Let me try this one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it for Makeup Forever. They also have silvers. Any of these silvery shades, the light blues. I was thinking of doing like an icy white, but I don't know if I want to do an icy white like for snow, right? You know what? Let me take this guy out. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The silver I don't think is that impressive though. You know where I have a silver? I know exactly where I have a silver. Here in one of my Buxom palettes. So I have this green I want to look at too, and then I have this silver. So let me swatch the silver because I think this, that's like a foiled silver. Come on now. I'm gonna need to use that. So with the Buxom eyeshadows, you slide them out because they're in their own, yeah, they're in their own thing. And then you can pop them in and out. So we're gonna go with that silver. Let me swatch this green. No, that's more like olivey green. Not that one, but this green here is like a peacock green. I love that type of shade. Ooh, I'm gonna take that one out too. I am not trying to break my nail on this damn shadow, so don't play with me. Do not play with me. I wonder if they still have these shadows around. We don't know. Okay, let's look at this beauty here. These are my Cleona stained glass eyeshadows. I want one of these blues. I am thinking one of these blues. Remember I said in my list I wanted a duochrome? So do I want the duochrome purple? Ooh, which one? Do we want one that's more blue or more purple? Oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna take both of them out, but I gotta be very careful how I grab these so I don't break them because they break so easily. Oh my god. All right, and I think, ooh, one of these. Look at this guy. Come on. No, me need that one there. Me need that one there in it. Come on. And then do I see a green? I do see a couple of greens. No, that's not green enough. See, the green is not, you see the green, but I don't. So, probably gonna leave the green. Yeah, we're gonna, ooh. Wait now. Maybe that one? Nah, it's reflecting different tones. Yeah, it's reflecting things that, yeah, I don't need that one. Okay, but let's get one of these shimmery ones up here. I want a really beautiful iridescent. Ooh, that looks like Christmas, right? This one or this one? That looks so Christmassy. Let me swatch this one. That looks, they're all gonna look Christmassy, let's be honest, right? But which one do we want? Which one do we want? These are so freaking pretty. I feel like this one just has all those dimensions and sparkles. It's like a holographic one. Let me try this one out. Oh, that's pretty, but I don't, I think I'm gonna stick with my first choice and go with Gloamin'. So we have those very, very special shades. And then I have some Sydney Grace eyeshadow. So I just picked these up. This is their Mountain Trail bundle, but I also have some other Clionadh shadows here. So this green, oh my God, I didn't even realize. Oh, okay, so we're gonna look at that green. And then I have this dark green matte that I wanted to use as our darkening shade. So we're gonna keep that one. Let's see this green as well. Those two look very beautiful. I'm gonna use this because it's very rich. But let's see this dark green. I want one of these pine green looking shades, so I'm gonna grab that one as well. Oh, and look at the gold. Let's look at this gold. I think we're good on our gold. I think we're good. All right, what about a bronze? Did I think about having a bronze in here? I'm gonna consider it. And yeah, okay. That's it. I think that's it. All right, let me organize these by shades so we can narrow it down. All right, so here we have it. Let's choose one at a time. So I'm gonna choose my red shade. I really do like Swoon. I think this is a gorgeous red shade. But then this shade, One Night Stand from Luxie, is also very beautiful. Now, between these two, we have more of a coppery one, so you can see a little copper shimmer to that, and then a true red. And then we have the Tarte one that looks a little bit more on the cranberry side, but it's stunning as well. But it looks very red, and then pink, and then red. And then that's it for the reds, right? Yeah, that's it. No, we have the Berber shade from Ilamasca. And this one is a shimmery red with silver. So pick one, pick one, pick one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, for me it's gonna be between the Kat Von D shade, which is, oh, that's so good, or the Luxie shade. I feel like I'm gonna go with the Kat Von D. I'm just gonna go for it because I think that red is really pretty, but it's not overly shimmery. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Kat Von D, get rid of the others. Let's look at these two silvers. So we have the Pat McGrath one, which is really sexy, and then we have the Buxom one, which is also very sexy. And that one, the Buxom one is more of a foil. Like, you can definitely see the silver to that. This one can almost read white. I'm gonna go with the Buxom shade, so we're gonna get rid of Pat. And then we have the gold from Pat, which I think, you know what, that's it. I don't need to do anything else. So I think that's gonna be your silver and gold. So silver, gold, red. Then let's go for the green. I think I'm definitely keeping the matte green, so I don't have to swatch that. And let's look at these greens here. So we have that. Oh, that is really pretty. That looks exactly like I want it to look. Let me do the Buxom one, which is a multi-chrome, which I adore. So it's not really green. Then we have the Makeup Forever one that I just dug my nail into. Great. Excuse me, be nice. This one is more of like a pine green, which I kind of want to have one of those in here. Oh, and then we have, this one is from Sydney Grace, which is also one of those rich, oh, that's nice. So it's between these two for the dark green. Which one do we think? The Makeup Forever one, while I like it, I think I'm gonna go with the Sydney Grace one because it has a little bit more sheen to it, right? So we're gonna go with Sydney Grace. And I kinda wanna keep this other green as well. Let me see the other Sydney Grace green. See, that is stunning. I think I want to keep this Sydney Grace and then the dark one, and then yeah. So we're gonna keep this pigment. All right, let's look at the blues. So this is a Makeup Forever blue that is stunning. It's like that inky, vibrant jewel blue, but not too purple. Then we have this Kat Von D one, which I think is just too, you know what? Maybe we do need one of those bright blues in here. So maybe that one stays. Let me look at this blue from MAC. It's a stunning blue, I'm not gonna lie. Keeping the Makeup Forever one, let's put that one to the side. And then I think we can automatically get rid of this shimmery blue. I don't think I want to use this. I'm gonna get rid of that one. If anything, I'll use this Buxom shade for that no, you know what, get rid of the Buxom. Keep this one, and then we have, let's see now, we have the purples. Let's look at these purples. This purple from Mother, I think that's our purple. And then for multi-chrome, should we do that purpley blue or more of the bluey purple? What do we think? Do we have too many blues? Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the dark blue from Makeup Forever and keep these two. One's gonna go more purple, one's gonna go more blue, which is fine by me. This MAC one, pretty, but I think the Pat McGrath one wins. Okay, all right, what are we down to? These Cliona ones, I kind of want to keep both, but let's look at the MAC ones, because these MAC ones are stunning too. Okay, that's, we already, do I want that or this gold? Ooh, or do I want a copper? I feel like I want a copper, but I don't know which version to go with. The one that, ooh, you know what? I'm gonna keep this copper, get rid of the Pat McGrath one. Okay, and then we have this sparkly guy. So we can use that, or we can use this one from Cliona. I think I'm gonna go with the Cliona one so we can get rid of this. And do we wanna do a yellow gold, or like a sparkly bright gold? Okay, let me see if what goes better. What goes better? I feel like we have to go with the yellow gold, so I'm gonna get rid of that guy. And what is this one? Oh, another coppery one from MAC. That's pretty. Should we go with that one or this? I think I need to go with the MAC one. Come on now. Knock you out. What are we left with? How many are there right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So right now I have 13 shades. I don't think we're gonna get down to 12. I don't see how I can get down to 12. And the shimmery white, I think I wanna keep. Yeah, we're not getting down to 12, but now I have 14, so I have room for a matte shade. So we have only one matte, which is surprising for me, but it's a Christmas palette. You have to have shimmer. I'm thinking we should do a dark blue matte. I'm gonna go through my collection and find one. The only real blue I found is Lagoon from the Ace Beauté Oceanic palette. That's like the blue I definitely want, so I'm gonna cheat and just go with that blue from this palette. So I can't pop that out, I don't think. No, it's not magnetized, so we're just gonna have to go with that's our dark blue. All right, so let me put all the shades together and see how we want to swatch these, because they are so freaking pretty. Oh my god. Oh, we're keeping this blue, right? We said we're keeping that. Or we're keeping the green, we're keeping the white, this, and we're keeping the Sydney Grace too, right? I think, right? The green, the Sydney Grace green, yeah. So how many is that? So we have 15. That's not bad. So let's go ahead and swatch these out. Look at my hand, guys. This is from swatching all the blues. Damn mess. All right, let us go for it. So I'm gonna swatch them out of order because I want to show the color story. Make sure that it looks really pretty. So let's see. Let's start with Snow, which is ME122 from Makeup Forever. It's just a beautiful shimmery white. And this one is just gonna be our white shade. And the name of it is literally Snow. Like, come on, how perfect is that for a Christmas palette? So we have Snow. Let me swatch the yellow gold, which is Gold Standard from Pat McGrath. And this shade is in quite a few of her palettes, and it was also available as a single. So that's our yellow gold. And then, you know what? I'm gonna swatch our red. So this is Swoon from Kat Von D. I don't think this is available anymore, but it was a stunning red shade. I think it was in a palette. People loved it so much that she released it as a single, so that's our red. All right, let's go in with our dark foresty green. This guy is To Earth from Sydney Grace. So this is our rich, like, pine tree green. Because, come on, like, look at those shades already. Isn't that Christmas? I'm gonna swatch the blue next to that. Not that blue. Let's swatch this blue. This is from Cleona, and the shade is Lunette. So Lunette is a beautiful shimmery, look, oh my God. It's so good. It's so freaking good. Then let's swatch the bright blue from Kat Von D. So this one is Paranoid, and it's so good. It is so good. So that is Paranoid. Tell me this isn't looking like a Christmas tree. You know this looks like a Christmas tree. All right, what do we have now? Let's go ahead and swatch Gloamin' from Cleona again. This is gonna be one of our special shades, because how can you not, right? Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. And this one is a little bit more flaky, so you can use it on the center of the lid. It has a little pink to it. She cute. She real cute. Then let's swatch our dark purple, which is from Pat McGrath. This shade is Purple Rain. So let's see. Oh, you gotta really press this to smooth it out, but look, Christmas, Christmas. I don't care what you say, this is Christmas. Then we have, let me swatch my matte dark green just to balance things out. Give us a little break from the shimmers. This one is Trailhead from Sydney Grace, by the way. So she is gorgeous. And since we did that, let's grab the blue from the Ace Beauté palette. This is Lagoon. That is our inky dark blue. That is a messy swatch. Okay, there she is. She looks a little cleaner. All right, and then we have another shimmery shade from Cleona. This is Spire. This one is the more purpley shade. Let's swatch that guy out. Yes, yes. And then we have, oh, we didn't swatch our silver yet. Let's swatch that guy. That's a beautiful shade. So that one is from Buxom, and that is the shade Pure Platinum. And indeed it is a pure platinum. So it looks a lot more silver and foil than the other one we had as an option. And then we have, let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we have the Pinky Multichrome from Cleona. This shade is Vermilion. Let's swatch that one. That is so pretty. Okay, yep, love it, loving it. We have two more shades left. This is Sydney Grace Optimism. It's a loose pigment. This is a beautiful shimmery bright green. And this has, it looks like green glitter, but it's very sparkly. So that's another one of our Christmas greens. And then last up we have our coppery shade, which is from MAC, and this is Copper Pose. That's cute, Copper Pose, like copper but copper pose, that's cute. and that's our coppery shade. You know you need a copper to round out Christmas, right? So here we have it. Here we have our little Christmas palette. I really love this, guys. It will more than likely be a companion palette, like if you wanted to use more mattes or if you wanted to use more blend-in shades or neutral shades. But it's Christmas, I don't care. I'm trying to be bright and bold and colorful and just in your face. And I think this is so stunning. Oh my god. So we have our snowy white, we have our yellow gold, we have our shimmery beautiful red, we have like our pine tree green, we have our multi-chrome blue purple, and then we have that turquoise shade followed by like a sparkly topper. That's an interesting shade to just throw everything off. We have our royal purple, we have our deep matte foresty green, our deep navy blue, then we have another purpley blue duochrome. Maybe we didn't need both of those, but I love them anyway. Then we have our foil silver, we have our duochrome pinky peachy gold, we have our sparkly green, and then a sparkly copper. What do you guys think? Alright guys, so what did you think? Now give me your honest opinions. I really love the palette, okay? I think I could have switched out a couple of shades, and even for the navy blue that I used from my Ace Beauté palette, I could have swapped in Nora's China blue, but I just couldn't find it for some reason. I don't know where I put it. However, just a dark navy blue. It doesn't matter like where you pull it from. And I should have put in like a dark red or a burgundy, but I already had 15 shades. Anyway, I could have tweaked a couple of things, but overall I was still very happy with the color story. And those Cleona shadows, oh my god, they just scream Christmas all over. So hopefully you enjoyed this little build-up palette with a Christmas theme. I really had fun with it. I know you guys have asked for me to do looks with the palettes, but those videos don't get a lot of views and then they take a lot of work. So that's why I haven't been doing them, but I will mix them in here or there for palettes that like I'm really excited about. I will share looks with those palettes. So stay tuned for those videos. If there's any theme that you want me to build a palette around, let me know as well. And again, if you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe, and definitely check out Emily. She is so fun and you will like her content. I'm thinking she is fun, she's bubbly, she's into color, but she also has conversational videos where we talk about the beauty community, and she does live streams, and she also does a lot of collaborations with Audra at Home. That's another channel you guys should check out. But they do really conversational videos that I thoroughly enjoy. So definitely check out Emily. And I will also leave links to my Instagram and Twitter, where you should be following me along. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.